So what do people really want? Let's think about this for a second. There's a lot of common things that people usually want. Let's take a look. So what do people really want? I asked myself that question for many years until I was literally blue in the face. After over 2 years on the phone and asking numerous prospects what was most important to them, this is what I found, and this may surprise you. The number one thing that they wanted was instant results. Now, I thought that was obvious and a bit lazy on their part at first. They didn't want a training program. They wanted instant results. And I thought this was a bit ridiculous until I started to dig a little bit further. I started asking, well, why do you want or need or expect instant results? And the answers that I got changed everything for me. These are the answers that literally changed my vision on this business overnight and forever. Here they are. This is what my prospects said to me when I asked them why they wanted or needed or expected instant results. They said, so my wife or husband will leave me alone, so I can get my friends, neighbors, coworkers, and family members off of my back, so I can get some sign that I can really make this work, so I can feel that leaving my job is actually a realistic possibility. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. From that day on, I understood the first and the single most powerful feeling a new distributor has to experience or they will leave the business in 3 to 6 months. That feeling is belief. And when I started to deliver results on day one for all of my new distributors, something amazing happened. They started to believe in themselves and in their businesses. That belief inspired education. The education gave them new skills and capabilities. The new skills and capabilities gave them a deep certainty and conviction for what they were doing in their business. And that deep certainty and conviction allowed them to become a professional. I learned in those days that the most important thing I needed to do for my new distributors to help ensure their own success was to get them results starting on day one and get them to believe in the business plan and marketing system they were using that would help them to insert whatever their main dream, desire, goal, or outcome was. By getting things going fast, it doesn't allow for the doubt bugs to creep back in. You know that whole buyer's remorse thing? You start the business and then all of a sudden after the first week, you're like, oh my God, what did I do? It's all about momentum, especially if someone has never started their own business before. You have to keep them active and you have to keep them moving. That's why this is so important. And I don't mean results as in make a list and sponsor your first 2 people in 24 hours type of results. I mean professional results unlike anything they have ever seen. Results that seem limitless, results that are scalable. And what I mean by scalable is that if it can happen on a small level, that means it can happen on a large level as well. And results like I used to get for the pros that I worked for. There was one other thing that was really important to all of the prospects I spoke to on the phone. This element coupled with instant results gave my new distributors all of the belief they would ever need. They wanted someone or something to follow. Now here's the funny thing. When you become successful enough that someone would actually want to follow you, you don't have the time to spend with them anymore. That's why a good business plan and marketing system tied together with a great educational system that anyone can follow and use from day one is better for your life and the success of your distributors as well. Creating dependency and neediness within your organizations is the kiss of death. It's bad for you and it's bad for your distributors. You're actually creating bad habits with your distributors and not teaching them how to be independent, professional, home-based business entrepreneurs. You want self-sufficient, independent, and productive distributors in your organizations. Setting unclear expectations from the outset is a very bad thing. It's always better to promise less and then deliver more if you're able to. Now here's a quick story for you about someone versus something. To view the rest of the videos in this training series, simply go to www.marketingmasteryuniversity.com. Again, that's www.marketingmasteryuniversity.com.